Hi guys, Paul here from PA Brew News. Here's another beer from the New Trail Brewing Company, Footpath Hazy IPA. I'm not sure if this one is a re-release that I've had on the channel yet, but here it is, label, 6% ABV, putting that on the labels now, which is super cool. Interesting little artwork, nice little woodland footpath. There you go. Kind of like the stuff back there. And Citra, Simcoe, and Chinook on here, and the malts are Pilsner, very clean, nice oat, and oats for the haze. So there you go, that makes sense. And the Bev, New Trail Brewing Company, 240 Arch Street, building number 18, Williamsport, Pennsylvania, 17701, brewed in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I don't know what the address is. I think it's like newtrailbrewing.com, and then there's like New Trail Brew, I think, or something like that for the Instagram or the Twitter. Anyway, you could find them if you look. Hazy. Haze. Now, I would like for them... Oh, that's right. Be right back. Sorry about that. I had to switch it back to 33 and a third. I was listening to some singles. Okay. Hazy. A little alcohol sticking, of course, from that 6%. A little ring. I don't know. Didn't keep a head for too long, I have to tell you that. So, it's an aroma. Cheers. Big tangerine. Kind of floral, earthy dankness. Herbal. Grapefruit and tangerine. And then you can smell the oats, giving that haze, baby. Like a bready oat kind of. Cheers. Drying. Man, I really don't like their hazy IPAs. Their hazy IPAs just don't have anything. They don't have a malt base to carry what's going on. The haze is blanketing the nice hop character. So if this was a clean beer, this would be like a crazy, like just Pilsner malt and the crazy hops, like a crazy IPL almost. You don't have to, you can make it an IPA, just use, ale yeast. But they just seem to be bleh. There's a lot of bleh. So it's this weird bleh of this oat, this blanket of oat. There's a lot of peppery earthiness, but it's not bright and like playful. It's just more just like bitter. You know what I mean? There's just this train of this generic bitterness that runs through that oak blanket. You get a little bit of that tangerine or grapefruit, but again, it's muted under that oat haze of crap. And the malt base just is nothing. It's nothingness but this blanket. You know what I mean? So there's nothing, breadiness that's coming in or sweet caramels that are coming in or this or that to kind of like accent and lift and make a dynamic approach to this beer. You don't get that, okay? I really don't want to buy any more hazy IPAs from these guys and review them because I'm just going to probably poo-poo them. Like Brighter Days, and I've said this before, I'm saying it again, Brighter Days, that non-hazy IPA they did was fucking fantastic. I'd have that at my house on tap every day. It's one of those kind of, it was so dynamic and no haze, so no blanket. Everything was bright and right in your face, and there it is. And the malt base was great. It was a nice little palette, like a table to put, to build things off of with the hops. Great. This is just a blanket of bleh. Yeah, it's just it's an okay homebrew. You know what I mean? Like that's all this is. This is one of those Yeah, it's a homebrew. It's all right. It's a drinking experience. It's just blah. Honestly, if you're going crazy over this, you don't know what the hell you're talking. You're missing out on a bunch of other good shit. Because this is just, ugh. Sick of it. Sick of it, bro. Fucking sick of it. Especially because they don't sell single cans. I don't. The place that I bought single cans from, they don't exist anymore. I don't know. I don't know how inept you have to be to close a beer business in Bloomsburg. You know, you just don't know what you're doing apparently. But yeah, just get off the fucking haze shit, okay? Like your hazy DIPAs are good. I mean, I really love them. You do a pretty good job, but even those are starting to get lackluster too. And any kind of subtle nuances that you're going on, like if there's subtle nuances with these hop profiles that you're using, I've noticed lately, the haze just kind of blankets them over and you miss them. You know what I mean? And if these guys are drinking over this shit cold, like ice cold and stuff, you're missing a lot of other stuff too. So, and that haze is blankets, just blanket stuff. You know, you're covering up things and not in a good way. It doesn't even cover up a mistake, it kind of adds to it. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I would have definitely liked to drink this non-hazy to see what the difference would be. I mean, a comparison's always nice because I could be completely and utterly wrong. And I know that. So the comparison would be cool to see. And I'm not trying to shit on people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to poo-poo and shit on them. I'm just saying, my experience as a consumer, this is what I'm noticing. It's drinkable if I had nothing else to drink and I didn't care what I was drinking. It's one of those. But other than that, it's not really that great. It's okay. There is some breadiness right there. Right there. Huh? Right? Right there. Some breadiness came out, which is nice. Almost a hint of a toasted oat, almost. Kind of like, right there. There was something. That's nice. It's not horrible or anything. Believe me, it's not horrible. And there is some nuances coming through. There is some, like, they're in the nose. There was a lot more of like herbal floral dankness quality. It is in here a little bit, but it's blanketed over by that. And then the tangerine and grapefruit are still in there too. But again, it's kind of held down a little bit, not vibrant. It's not bam in your face. Waff, pow, with those nice oiliness like that. There's no like big oiliness kind of working and sitting on your palate, letting those hops go. It doesn't have it. It's got a watery kind of feel to it, even though there's haziness, so it's really thin. It's just kind of a bit of a mess. You know, it's that when you're doing the homebrew and you got a nice clear beer, you're bottling it, and then near the end you're getting more of the sludge. This is one of the sludge bottles, and this one tastes like bright and amazing and good, and this one tastes a little bit like a blanketed sludge pile. Yeah. I mean, as as someone who's done that and had those beers and has brewed beers like this, the hot, big IPAs and stuff, and the ones down the line are a little bit more on the hazier side and a little bit less vibrant and big and huge. That's what I'm getting out of this. You know what I mean? So let's try. I know you don't watch this, Nutrail, and you don't care what I say, and that's fine. If you do, can we do footpath? But the clear footpath, where you're no hazy. You know what I mean? Try that out, just to see what it would be like. But anyway, this has been Paul from PABrewNews. I'm going to give this one a 6.5. But there you go. Cheers. Bye-bye. Watch that finger.